Ibrahim Traoré's greatest weakness. Ibrahim Traoré's greatest weakness was his family. His enemies knew this. His 14-year-old sister Aminata disappeared one day while walking home from middle school in Ouagadougou. Security cameras had been hacked, guards had been drugged. When he found her in Europe's darkest corners, he faced not just human traffickers, but the system that exploited his own country. And this time, the war would be fought not only in Burkina Faso, but on the streets of Paris. The disappearance. At 3:30 p.m. that afternoon, everything was normal. 14-year-old Aminata Traoré had just left Imam Malik Middle School in Ouagadougou's safest neighborhood, under the scorching African sun. She had her school bag over her shoulder, clutching her math book tightly. "We have an exam tomorrow," she said with a smile to her friend Fatima. "My brother will help me study, as always." She would take the 15-minute walk home, safe streets, familiar faces, the same route every day. But Aminata never made it home that evening. At 4:45 p.m., President Ibrahim Traoré's mother, Mariam, was calling with trembling hands. "Aminata hasn't come home yet," she said in panic. "She's always home by 4:30, and she's not answering her phone." Ibrahim Traoré was in a meeting with the defense minister. When he heard the fear in his mother's voice, his heart stopped. "Call Mamadou, emergency protocol, now," he said, abandoning the meeting. The investigation. The search operation that began at 6 p.m. revealed a terrifying truth. The school's security cameras stopped working after 3:25 p.m. due to technical failure, Security Chief Mamadou reported, showing blank footage on his tablet. "All cameras on Aminata's route malfunctioned at the same time. This is professional work." "Where was the security team?" Traoré demanded, glacial fury in his voice. "2 guards were following her. We found them drugged." At that moment, Traoré understood. This wasn't an ordinary kidnapping. This was a political operation, targeting him. The ultimatum. The first 3 days passed in silence. No ransom demand, no media leaks. A 14-year-old girl had vanished. Then, at 2:30 a.m. on the 4th night, Traoré's private phone rang. Number blocked. "Yes," Traoré answered, eyes sleepless. A cold voice replied in French, "Hello, Ibrahim. What's important is your sister staying alive." "What do you want?" "Reverse the gold mine nationalization decree you signed last month. Cancel the uranium deal with China. Stop your revolutionary games with Africa's resources." Traoré's knuckles cracked. "And if I refuse?" "Then your sister will be very successful in her new job in Amsterdam. 14 years old, a sought-after profile." The line went dead. "The hunt begins," Traoré called his trusted team. Mamadou, security chief; Konaté, intelligence chief; Sarah Kamara, 28-year-old cyber warfare expert, MIT trained. "They think my weakness is my family," Traoré said, eyes bloodshot. "But by attacking my sister, they've attacked all of Africa's children. This will be their biggest mistake." Sarah analyzed the call. The signal was routed through 7 countries, but originated in Switzerland. The Amsterdam reference? A decoy. Konaté added, "In the last 2 years, 73 girls from Burkina Faso disappeared after student visas. Average age? 15. Traoré slammed the table. "This isn't just about Aminata anymore." The trap springs. On the 5th day, Traoré made his move, live on national TV. "My sister was kidnapped to force me to abandon Africa's economic independence. But they've made a fatal error. They didn't target one family, they targeted all of Africa." The hashtag #Save Aminata trended globally. Sarah's team traced the real location, Amsterdam's Wall District, a compound holding 40 to 50 people. "No one expects Burkina Faso to strike in Europe," Sarah said. Traoré called allies, Ghana, Mali, Senegal. "This is Africa's fight." The rescue. At 3:22 a.m., 18 African Special Forces stormed the compound. Alpha Team, rear entrance secure. Bravo Team, 8 girls in the basement. Charlie Team, Aminata found. Healthy. Tears streamed down Traoré's face, but the mission wasn't over. Sarah uncovered bank records, corporate ties, and European complicity. The aftermath: 47 girls were rescued, 23 traffickers arrested. At the UN, Traoré held the evidence high. We exposed the system, the banks, the networks, the exploitation. Today, Africa says no more. Aminata, now 16, smiled for cameras. I'm not just a rescued girl, I'm a protected one, because my brother made all of Africa my family. The Aminata Foundation was born. 54 nations joined. Traoré's enemies had awakened his greatest strength, an African father's wrath.